I'm going to add at least 10 horsepower to my YZ125. Now let me share a couple secrets with you. Hey, what's up guys, Rado here, and yes, as you heard, we are going to add some power to our YZ125 build. If you guys are working on your dirt bike, don't forget that you can get majority of the parts from your local dealer. If you want to know what they have in stock, you can jump on PureMoto.com and you can check the inventory of your local dealer online. You know, I was thinking what to do with the bike, what to do with the porting and then the cylinder, the size and all of that. For this, we got together with Tom Morgan here from Tom Morgan Racing, and I think he's one of the best two-stroke engine builders in the country. And we asked him what kind of packages he has available for older YZ125. So he had 134, 144 and 155 bores for these things, and every single bore will behave differently. I decided for this one, since we only need to send him the cylinder for this one, I decided to go with 134, which will give us way more power on all the throttle openings. It will behave pretty much similar to 125, but it will have power more in every single throttle opening. So I really like what I was hearing. So we sent this over to him. He bore it over to 134, then he plated the cylinder newly. You know, these cylinders are kind of prone to break on the bridge. So he welded the bridge thicker, stronger, then he did all the porting. I think he changed a little bit the port timing as well, the port openings. And then he also adjusted our power valve, changed that a little bit to work better with the porting that he has. We decided to go with race fuel, so the head was also done accordingly. You know, that's why I don't use aftermarket heads, because Tom is doing the cylinder and the head together, so they match each other. I sent him over this stock head, and he cut it, he changed the dome, the shape, and did all that to complement our porting, to complement our bore, and also, you know, to match our fuel that we are going to be using. Also, the piston was done flat top. He said all the clearances, ring gap, all that. Right now we just put everything together and we should be good to go. According to Tom, what he was telling me, compared to brand new engine that is running really good, it will give you at least 5 horsepower more. But if you had a worn out engine, you should expect somewhere between 7 to 8 horsepower increase with this bore, porting, head mods and all of that good stuff. So we are at 7-8 horsepower right here. That's what I'm expecting. Now the second very important thing is you gotta get a good bottom and good crankshaft if you are running this you know, high compression everything on your top end, right? We are using a stock crankshaft that Andrew Langston took apart for us, and he rebuilt it with a Pro X rod, which pretty much is the OEM stuff, and he is very meticulous when it comes to truing these things. So this thing is supposed to run even better than stock OEM crankshaft right now. So maybe our vibration will be a little bit less with all this. So Andrew Langston rebuilt this for us. Another very important thing here is V-force reed cage. This engine had a stock reed cage and it wasn't in a great shape. So we went ahead and we got the V-force 3 reed cage for this thing, so you can expect another you know, gains there in the power for sure. Because you have more power, what you need to do, you need to bring that power from the engine to the wheel. So your clutch is very important. This is actually the first time, and I'm pretty excited about it, I'm going to use a Recluse clutch. Now this is not an auto clutch. I don't need auto clutch on the YZ125. This is something called a torque drive clutch, which has more plates, and it's just better to hooking up and bringing the power of the engine on your rear wheel. The basket on my clutch was worn out, so we had to get a new one. We got one from Wiseco, which is billet aluminum. Looks really good and it's much lighter and much more durable. Plus this clutch right here, the Recluse clutch, comes with these little inserts. You take them out and you slide them over every single one of these pieces. So these inserts are super hard steel, so it will not notch out your basket. So if your basket is slightly damaged, you have a little notches, and you get Recluse clutch with these bad boys, then you can still save your basket if it's not too bad. If you have deep notches here, then you probably should get a new one. But with these inserts and the basket, this will be really bulletproof. I can just put it together, install everything, and should be running really good and last for a long time. The engine is taken care of. We have good top end, good bottom end, good clutch, reed cage, everything is there. We're gonna put this together so the engine will be powerful, bulletproof, and will just run really good. Now, another thing that we can do to bring more power out of this beautiful package we have here is to get a full FMF system. So we are going with the FMF Fetty for our pipe. And for the silencer, the best option for the motocross bike, and that's what this bike is going to be. The pure motocross bike is for sure FMF Shorty. No restrictions in this silencer. There are no spark arrestor. We don't need that. We are not going to ride any trails. This is strictly a motocross bike. So Shorty with a Fetty pipe should give us that extra couple horsepower there. So if I look at everything, we have this Tom Morgan built engine. They'll give us around 7 to 8 horsepower more. Then we have reed cage, brand new from V-Force from Moto Tessinari. We have FMF full system. We have clutch from Recluse. Put these things together and I'm expecting more than 10 horsepower increase compared to what we had before. Now, I was talking to Tom Morgan about all this porting, and this is the package I choose for this build. But he's also building 144cc and 155cc. So he was telling me with those engines, if I want to go with the package that is 144 and 155, those are stroker engines, and for that I need to send him entire engine. He need to build it completely. He need to also do something to the cases. And with that build, you are gaining up to 42 to 46 horsepower out of your YZ125, which is pretty incredible. And I'm really tempted, you know, to maybe run this package for like a year and then see how it goes. Maybe take the engine out, clean it and put it in a crate, ship it over to Tom Morgan and ask him to give us 155 and see how that would feel on our tracks. I'm pretty sure that will be really amazing. So as for now, we have 134, all these things. We're pretty much ready to assemble the engine. I just wanted to show you everything, guys. If you are working on a two-stroke, there's so many things you can do with your cylinder. If you know someone who really knows how to port, how to polish, where you can gain the power, I highly recommend Tom Morgan. He knows his stuff. He has packages for every bike. He can tell you what it does, how it would feel. So for this one, I should feel power for everywhere on every small throttle opening. And he also told me that it would be better if I run a little bit taller gearing, hence to the power increase, so the bike will feel a little bit better. I'm really excited. I want to ride this bike like tomorrow. So we're gonna get busy, put this engine together, and hopefully we're gonna have this thing on the track soon. All right, my friends, well, that's about it for today. Let me know what you think about my power increase here, the package I have here for the YZ125, and don't forget, whatever you do, stay motivated. See you guys later.